up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we'll be reviewing Candyman. This film came out today and was directed by Nia DaCosta and stars Tony Todd and Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. Now before we start, don't forget that like button, subscribe to the post notification bell so you can know for a video, and let's just start. Let's start talking about the good. So all the actors and actors in this film, I thought they were all great. Tony Todd, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, Teyonah Parris, and Coleman Domingo, very, very good in this film. The rest of the actors and actresses, I thought they were also good in the film. The opening sequence is very, very creepy. It's the same sequence that you see in the trailer, if you've seen the trailer. And it's very unique, but very unsettling at the same time. And there are some things about it that I'll speak about later. But the opening sequence as a whole, very creepy, and a well done opening sequence. The first and second acts of the film are great. I thought they set up the characters perfectly. They set up the story well. In the second acts of the film, where things start to get going, I thought that Nia DaCosta did a great job with those two acts of the film. There are many blink and you miss it sequences. There are a lot of sequences that require you to pay attention and look at every single piece of the screen. Because there are sequences where Candyman is hiding in plain sight, but if you blink, you miss it. And there are some sequences that I probably did miss, but a lot of the sequences, I kept my eyes open, and there are some clever tricks that Nia DaCosta uses with Candyman in this film, so I highly recommend holding your eyes open throughout the entire film. There are many creepy, intense sequences within this film. Of course, this is a horror film, so there are going to be creepy sequences, but there are a lot of creepy sequences and tense sequences, which I thought the tension in this film was very well done. I was on the edge of my seat throughout basically the entire film. So Nia DaCosta does a great job with the tension for the film. The atmosphere. Now, this film has a very, very creepy atmosphere. From the opening sequence all the way to the end, you feel this sense of dread and sort of fear in this entire film, and this film actually will scare some people. This film, it didn't necessarily scare me, but it's very unsettling. This film is very, very unsettling. So the creepy intense sequences were handled very well. The atmosphere, now the atmosphere is very, very creepy. Like I said, Nia DaCosta does a great job with the atmosphere for this film. There are jump scares in this film, obviously, but there are a lot of jump scares, but they're handled very, very well. It sort of reminded me of, again, Jordan Peele film. This does feel like a Jordan Peele film, but the jump scares are handled so well in this film that they catch you off guard, and you don't know when they're coming, and it sort of reminded me of James Wan just a bit throughout some of the sequences, but the jump scares, fantastic. The score by Robert Ike Aubrey Lowe is very, very creepy. Very creepy score. I think it balances out well with the original score from 1992. I think it works as a... it has some references to that original score in the film, but remains original. So the score, fantastic for this film and very, very creepy. There are references in this film, a lot of references to classic action films as well as horror films. I'm not going to say what the reference is. If you catch it, good for you, but the reference, I thought they did a great job with it. The third act of the film. Now, the third act of the film, I thought it was good. I thought it could have been way better. Could have been a better third act, more, I wouldn't say more fun, but more entertaining. But the third act, I thought it was fun. The Candyman reveal in the third act of the film is fantastic. You see the one and only Tony Todd in the end of this film. I'm not going to say how he looks, but it's awesome. Tony Todd, fantastic. And the ending sequence. Now, the ending sequence, I thought it was good. It was a good ending sequence, and it closed out the film well. That's all the good that I have. Now let's move on to the bad. So there are a lot of messages and commentary in this film, and they shove it down our throats. The commentary and messages are really heavy in this film, and they're shoved down the audience's throat to engrave it in your mind, which I don't think that is a very good idea for a film like this. I was rolling my eyes at some of the sequences in this film, um, but it didn't take away from my overall enjoyment of the film. But it is a thing that I noticed that I do not like in horror films. So the messages, I did not really like what they did with the film, with the messages. That's about it. Candyman, I think it is a good horror film. It's not top tier horror for me, but it is a good horror film. Um, I recommend this film even though I enjoyed Candyman from 1992 better. So I'm going to give Candyman a B minus. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and post notification bell so you can notify for your video. I'm Peter. Thank you for watching.